Hey yo, it's your boy Deezy. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified as soon as we go live. Hey, listen, man. I appreciate everybody that rock with me. Y'all already know. Hey, man. I was checking out the Say Cheese interview with Oschino, right? And Oschino, you can already see, right? Bro has the type of heart whereas though he want to make sure if he see you not eating, I'ma help you out. But you gotta understand this with life, right? People, when they reach a certain level and they feel like they don't need you, this is how majority of the people are in life. When they reach a certain level and they feel like they don't need you, they handle you a certain way. No matter what you did for them, no matter how many times you might have helped them out, they forget all that. People only deal with you for what they can get from you. So when I see Oschino, right, saying how he expresses himself about how he helped out Meech, how he helped out the boy that they did some funny stuff with the girl, right? It lets me know that people don't understand, that that's a type of person that you're not gonna run across every day. When you get to a certain level in life and you think that you don't need somebody, you got it, you can have a reality check instantly. And we see feeling some type way about that. I watched that whole interview over there on Say Cheese. I said, bro, feel some type way about that because it's always the people that you look out for, that you'll help out, that'll turn their back on you and act like you never did anything for them. But when they needed you, they right there. They act like they appreciate you. It's a part of life, right? And you gotta understand this. The people that have that experience really feel some type way about that. Because naturally, the good-hearted people, they want to look out for you. They willing to help you. They see you in a position where as though you down, I'ma help you out. I want to at least see you have something instead of nothing. But the people that get treated like that, right? They think that when they find another avenue, that somebody else is going to do that same thing when you down and out and they can't use you. You can be tricked and fooled by the light. It's the game of life, man. And as I see, when I watched the interview, I was like, okay, was helping the boy out, help Meech out. But people feel when they in position and they don't need you, they ain't got no rap for you. You might have shouted somebody out, trying to help them get light when they ain't have it. But when they get in position, they don't do the same. It's like that in all aspects of life. And this is real. People only deal with you from what they can benefit from you. If you ain't no benefit to them, you don't hold no value. But you don't learn this unless you have the experience. Everybody say, I got your back. I'm there for you if you need me. But are they really going to be there when you need them? Maybe not. It's very few. So when I watched the interview, I said, bro is feeling some type way about this, right? You do what you can for a person when you trying to show them you all right, you want to be there for them, you want to see them shine too. But when they start shining, they don't feel the same way about you. They pick somebody else to try to help out. The game of life. Somebody that would have never helped them in a situation that they was in, those are the people that they want to support. You don't learn these things until you have that experience. And some people just gonna be foul like that, right? Through life. It's a part of life. Some people are just going to be foul like that through life. They don't care what you did for them. Ungrateful. All they care about is I got the ball right now. I got the title. So whatever you did for me before, so what? They say you ain't have to do it. They don't care that you did it. So in your mind, right? You got to tell yourself, everybody don't deserve you being you for them. And this is facts. And like, we all go through things, right? You can help a person. You can be there for a person. But don't overexhaust yourself for others. Because most of the time, what you do for somebody else, they won't do for you. They won't care about what you did. They forget it right after you done it. They make it feel like you were supposed to do this. So is it good to have a good heart to others? Is it good to allow people to take advantage of you and not care? Come on, man. You got to understand, you came in this world by yourself. You got to make sure you stand on your own too. You can try to help somebody, but don't expect somebody to be there for you when you need. You got to do things out the kindness of your heart and always expect that they won't do the same for you. Because if you expect somebody to be as you are to them, you're going to be disappointed every single time. And this is facts. Only the people that really been through these things understand that. You do things from the kindness of your heart because you want to do it. Because you feel like this is what I want to do. But expecting somebody to be genuine like you are, you're going to get disappointed every single time. Because people have ill intentions. It's the human makeup. People only look at what they can get. That's how you become valuable to them. Your value to somebody else is what you can do for them. Because somebody will tell you quick, you ain't nothing to me if they not getting what they want. If we being real, somebody will tell you quick, you ain't nothing to me if they not getting what they want from you. So you got to be mindful, man. And you know, I was thinking about that and I wanted to make sure that I let the people know how I felt on that. And it's definitely nothing wrong with having a good heart. You said, but it's wrong for something wrong for someone to take advantage of you. Most definitely. It's definitely wrong. Miss Top Shelf, Brooklyn. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? Run the table. What's good? RM6330. Y'all know what it is, man. You know I appreciate all y'all rocking with me, man. This is how I'm feeling today, though. I had to come with that because I watched the interview with Oschino talking. I said, yeah, see, bro, he really doesn't understand. Even though he's older, no matter what you do for somebody, people don't care. They only care about what you did at that moment. You can spend years doing for somebody. The first time you tell them no, everything you did in the past has no value. They don't care. All they care about is that you told them no in the time when they expected you to tell them yes. They forget you could have gave them $100,000. They asked you for this $1,000 that they needed and you tell them no. This is the only thing they thinking about. You said no to the 1,000 and you got it. So everything you did in the past don't hold no weight. I'm talking about now. It's people, man. Value your peace first and foremost. Value how you move and what you got it going on first and foremost. If you got extra to give, yeah, give it to them. But don't expect them to be there for you the same way. Because Oschino feels some type of way that Meech is in the position he's in, right? And he not returning the favor. But this is how people are. If you got in your mind that you see something in somebody as being great, you see the greatness in them, you got to do it out your heart and not expect something in return. Because most of the time, when that person gets to a certain level, right, they might go over here and treat somebody else how they should have really treated you. The expectation from a human is always going to create disappointment. And this is a fact. Big facts. You hear me? And you know, things change daily. Feelings change daily. Sometimes you might feel some way one day and don't feel the same way the next day. The person that's telling you they love you so much, because you know it's a lot of people that'll tell you they love you. They will tell you, I love you. But then a few days later, the signs that they showing you doesn't really show you they love you. They don't care about you. They only there because what they can benefit from you. And this is real. Expectations ruin anything and everything. That's facts. Karma has no menu. It just serves you what you deserve. And karma is real. Karma come back hard. But you got to understand, when you doing something for somebody, they don't care about karma. They don't care about it. No matter what you say, you can say God, karma, everything. They don't care about that. All they care about is what you doing at the moment. And that's it. After that, they going to deal with it however it come. It's foul, but it's the people, man. I'm going to keep it real. People will disappoint you every single time. And it's always going to be, I'm going to be honest, the people that's closest to you. Somebody you don't know, they really can't disappoint you because they don't know you. You really don't have no expectation from them. You have a great deal of expectation from the people that's close to you, that you deal with regularly, the people we call family. Those are the people that you got a great deal of expectation for. And those are the people that'll ruin your life Those are the people that'll disappoint you. Those are the people that don't care about when they hurt you, because they feel they're entitled to be able to hurt you. If we being real, they literally feel that they're entitled. I'm your family. You gotta love me. But you gotta understand, right? You can't put a limit on who you can cut off. Straight up, for your peace and sanity, you cannot put a limit on who you can cut off. Because if you do, you're going to be miserable. Family doesn't bring you happiness all the time. People that understand you and value you bring you happiness. And this is facts. Not the people that just say, I'm your family and I expect this and you supposed to treat me like this. Those are the ones that's going to hurt you, disappoint you, because they expect you to be a certain way. And I'm being real with that one. He said, expectations only lead to disappointments. Karma's out of everyone control, but believe it works nonstop. Like, definitely. I agree, karma do work nonstop. They just don't care about it. They ain't putting no value that karma's coming back. They only care you ain't helped me. You ain't do for me. They ready to disrespect you. The closest people now. Because the people that are not around you, they don't have the ability. It's the closest people to you. But we taught to keep them on a high level. And if you haven't had the closest people to you disrespect you, do something foul to you, you wouldn't understand. But it's some people that had the closest people to them disrespect them, do foul things to them, and they still accept them. They still act like it didn't happen and wonder why you continue to go through the same thing. And I'm going to be real with that. And really wonder why. Why do I keep going through this? Because the people that you put up here are the same people that really don't care about you. Everybody that tell you they love you, they got your back, they'll never leave you. Everybody that say that don't mean that, man. It's a lot of people that just say that because they want to tell you that. Because they gaining something from the relationship from you. And that's facts. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Peace, brother. I'm Brother L from Chicago. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, my brother? What's happening?
I just wanted to share this. This was something on my heart. I've been watching your coverage for the last maybe 2 weeks. I want to give you your flowers for bringing the powerful conversation to the people. That's not happening. So, I want to start it with that. But
Appreciate
I'll get
it, my
to
brother.
it. This 50 Cent, I'm sorry for being, winding up so long, but it's really something I want to share, even, throughout all your coverage. It's funny that, throughout all my years, and I'm 33, I remember people loving this dude, Big Meech. Not because they knew who he was or where he was from or nothing, but what, quote unquote, he represented based on what we thought was important as black youth in America. And to see, us Voltron to get this nigga up out, I don't know if I could curse, but to get this guy up out of here based on something that, to certain people is important, but just honestly, in the grand scheme of things, really doesn't have much importance. It's insane. It's insane.
I agree.
And it's like, we'll get all these niggas, you can't get these niggas to boycott a school that's not providing the right education. You can't get these niggas to boycott or put something together to get the kids to school in the morning, just all these other issues. But you saw niggas universally Voltron to eradicate this dude, Big Meech, in front of the world. And they loved this nigga 4 weeks ago. And I just asked myself, you know, man, our priorities, man. It's really sad. I'm not advocating for no Big Meech. If he did violate somebody and didn't have honor, then that's what go on with that. But to see the universal, man, let's get away from this dude that we saw after, for years, the narrative of the folklore behind this dude, I'm about to land my plane, I appreciate you for listening, this was the biggest dude to ever do this in the history of this country that we know about. We talking about white supremacy, slavery, Jim Crow, all of this stuff. In this field, this was the top guy, and we all looked up to this dude, or whatever the case may be, based on his aptitude of spending this money everywhere. And in 4 weeks, you saw so many, man, yeah, that's what that nigga get. That nigga shouldn't have did this and did that. And I just say to myself, man, as a people, we really, and 50 Cent knew what he was doing, and he lit it on fire. But that just showed you that niggas will Voltron about some snitching, but won't Voltron about other things that not pale in comparison, but are more serious in the community. So, I'm gonna land my plane with that, and I appreciate you, brother.
Most definitely, I appreciate you chiming in, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, and what I'm gonna say to bro that just called in with that, he's right. Niggas will go ahead and pile up on no snitching, but ain't nobody piling up on don't kill your own people. That there don't get the same energy. People out here harming their own people, they don't care about that until it hit home. That right there is a single-handed situation for us. We don't come together for that. We don't say, yo, bro, that ain't it. Y'all going over here ready to shoot something. Nah, I ain't with that. It's like, man, handle your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But if you talk about somebody telling, we program to come together and boycott that. If we would take it and take situations differently that needed to be addressed, it would go different. But we are programmed, and they keep pushing it to us to make us look at the things that keep us in the basement, hold value to it. You need to hold value to everything that's going to keep you behind. Nothing that's going to keep you ahead and help you escalate in the game of life. We don't value that. Those things are not valuable. They're meaningless. But the things that are meaningless are valuable to us. Straight up. Snitching is at a all-time high value in our community. Straight up. But killing is no value. Hey, man, he died. Somebody killed him. So what? Life goes on. But if you say they told, oh, man, they hate you with a passion. But if you kill somebody, you're not hated. We really got to think about that. And that's big facts. So he was right when he said that. And I agree with bro on that. And it's crazy that that's so programmed in us, right? And it's hard for us to understand that we've been programmed to think like that. Everything we learn, we are programmed to learn it. We learn it from observation. We learn it from what others are teaching us. And this is what we taught. The music, the mentality, it comes from our own people. So we stand on certain principles that are taught to us from people that are more successful in our eyes. So when they telling us this is what we supposed to go with, we go with that. Then we get to teaching that down the ladder. And it never changed the system. The system continues to work in the same cycle because nobody wants to break it. Because the person that tries to break it, he's looked at as the lame, the dummy. When in all actuality, the people that's keeping the energy going are the lames, if we being real. But in the world's eyes, these guys that promote the violence and they want to beef with everybody, they the ones that we should be praising. It's a lot of young brothers, right? That when they hear somebody talking about they ready to get down, they excited. But they not excited when they talking about, yo, let's squash it. Ain't no excitement on squashing it. The excitement comes in when it's ready to go down. I'm ready to ride. I got that thing on me. I'm going to pop something. That's when everybody's excited. Not when the people talking about, yo, man, we going to squash that, man. Let's leave that alone. Tell bro and them, chill. They on their way to jail. Nah. Pay attention to WACK and them. All they want to do is create violence. And they want to do it in business settings. They not doing it in the hood because he understands that you can't win at the game in the hood. But I can manipulate the people's brain if I do it in the business world. It's a crazy game that's being played in front of us, right? But no matter how many ways you tell it to people, they don't understand until it affects them. When it affects them, everybody's looking at it different. Only in that setting. But the people that you want to ride with you ain't paying attention to you now because it's just affecting you. It's crazy. The mind manipulation is at an all-time high between our people, if we being real. We manipulated to think a certain way that'll never allow us to elevate. Then you looking at the people that's elevating and all they doing is feeding you the negativity to elevate. But you wonder why you can't elevate because you stand on that level with the negativity. And like I say though, right? With O, right? Oh, you can see bro had a good heart. Still has a good heart. He willing to help a brother out. Yo, I'ma help you out. But the people that he helped out, they didn't have that kind of heart. They didn't care that he helped them out. They didn't look at it like, yo, bro, put me in position, got me out there, got people knowing me, helped me in the right direction, helped maybe get some of my skills right. They don't care about that. They feel like when I got to where I got, I did it by myself. Y'all ain't do nothing for me, so I don't care about that. It's the same thing even with Dame Dash. Bro done helped a lot of people, no matter how much people didn't like his attitude or whatever, but he put a lot of people in position to reach those levels. And maybe the people that he put in position to reach those levels had the ability to understand how to be more calm and docile when they reach certain levels, which Dame didn't understand. But Dame going through something, they didn't look at, bro, helped me get to the level where people got to see me. This is how it is with us, man. We want to highlight somebody's faults over everything. No matter what you do for somebody, your faults mean more to them than the things you done for them. So it makes some people think literally, why am I doing it? What did I do it for? Especially if you are a person that gave. And I'm going to say that about myself, right? Because now in my life, I'm a little different. At one point in my life, I would do so much. No matter if I got upset about certain things that I didn't like around me. Because some people around me might have said, yo, you had an attitude, you was mean. No, I just had a certain structure that I like to keep. So if you went outside that structure, I addressed it that way. But don't discredit that I did everything to make sure you had this, to make sure you had that. You just want to look at the stern part of me, not the part when I was doing for you. That was all good. You put all that to the side now when you wanted to address the negative you felt about me. This is the game of life. No matter how much you do for a person, whatever they feel negative about you is what they highlight. They might tell you in your face at the time you doing something for them, oh, I appreciate you. You this, you that. But you do one thing that they don't like, they automatically erase everything you did that was good for them. It's all about what you didn't do. And this is the design of us. I can say it, and I'm sure people that haven't been through it don't understand it, but the people that been through it, you understand where I'm coming from. Because you done something for somebody, and then when you told them no, not right now, they was real disrespectful. They ain't care what you did. All they worried about was that you didn't do this at this moment. The design of us, man. And it's messed up that it's like that, but you got to understand that. When you do something for somebody, don't expect them to be how you are. You got to expect them to go against you. You got to expect them to turn on you. You got to expect them to not care about what you did. The game of life. It's wicked, right? But understanding is what you got to know. You got to understand this is how it can go. And it's always going to be the people next to you. It ain't going to be nobody you don't know. It's never going to be nobody you don't know, because you're not going to help out somebody you don't know. You're going to help the people you know. This is how it is. You're going to say, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do this for you. I see you need something. Cool. You do it for them. After that, they need another favor. You like, I ain't got it right now. Well, F you then. I know you got it. I seen it. I don't care what you saying. I know you got it. Now, I ain't got it right now. I'm working on something for myself. Oh, you being selfish. So now that I can't do this particular thing for you, I'm being selfish? This where we at with it? And us as people, you got to understand, don't allow nobody that you know as in family to manipulate you to say you selfish, God gonna get you, karma's coming, to make you do what they want you to do. It's a manipulation game. And you know, I come to y'all, right? If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. I'm just saying facts from my experience dealing with people, because I done a lot for people. Soon as I didn't do something for them, I got to see their character. I said, okay. But the experience over and over and over again, and it took a lot of bumps to understand it, is what made me say, all right, this is the way I gotta be, no matter what, for my peace. You hear me? For my peace. Some of us will keep fighting for the entirety of your life to have a relationship with certain people that the relationship died a long time ago. And that's facts. The relationship died a long time ago. Because you say it's family, I love you, you still trying to fight for something that don't even exist. And this is if I'm just being real. You trying to fight for something that doesn't even exist. And they know it don't exist. But you're valuable to them. They're not valuable to you. They don't bring nothing to help you, nothing to help you move along, nothing to help you grow. You bring it all. But the game they spit about something is going to happen to you, God going to strike you and you this and you that, it mentally makes you keep trying to, all right, well, maybe I can do it this way. All they doing is being dead weight to you. If we being real, it's only dead weight. It ain't no plus for you. So knowing how to let certain things go has to become an important part of your life in order for you to find peace. Some people value money more than they value peace, and they wonder why they can't keep it going, because they chasing something that's not bringing them peace. Why they can't elevate. Why 1 minute they got it, the next minute they don't. No matter how much money you get in the world, you're going to die with nothing. And this is facts. No matter how much you accumulate, you can buy the whole neighborhood. You can have 100 cars out front. You can have the biggest house, jewelry, whatever. You can't take none of it with you. Ain't nobody taking nothing with them. And most of the time, right, when you check out, they selling everything in the first few months. They not holding it down. They not making sure the legacy that you built up goes on. That was your dream. That wasn't their dream. The dream that you create for your life is your dream. It's not the next person's dream. And a lot of people don't understand that. You out here building up a future for somebody just to auction off. That's not their dream. It was your dream to build the empire. It's not their dream to make sure your empire stays afloat. And you got to understand this. The effort that you put into something, right, is not the same effort somebody else is going to put into what you did. It'll never be that way. That's why when you give somebody something, they never value it. They always blow it. It always get destroyed, lost, because they didn't earn it. They don't care about it. It doesn't have that value to them. You hear me? It doesn't have the value. So why would they care if they obtain it or hold it up for you? Why? It don't got no value. So I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And what they got us mesmerized with the value is the money. I'm going to sell it for the money. Then I'm going to blow the money. Now I'm back at square one again. It's the same cycle. So you have to value your peace over everything. You have to value your health over everything. Your time, your freedom. Those is the valuable things. The things you accumulate hold no weight out here. And this is real. Everything you think you own, they can snatch it. Pay attention to that. It's a lot of people think because they bought this, they own it. When they want to come stamp that shit and take it because you might have done something wrong, they're going to take it. The manipulation game to keep you chasing. They print the money every day. They can take it whenever they want. You just think it got value because you able to spend that shit. If we being real. You think it got value. So if you out here chasing a bag every day, going to work, working 12 hours a day, and you don't got no peace, and you get sick, and you can't make no money, did that money still have the value you thought it had? Because now you can't make it no more. What you got in the bank, your peoples is going to start spending it. Did it still have the same value? Not at all. Hell no. Because they going to mess the paper up while you sit there and suffer and act like I'm helping you. I'm here for you. You get some people, and it's very seldom, that is genuine and willing to help you through different trials and tribulations. It's very seldom. Most of the time, right, when you get old, the same people that you bend it over backwards for, that you went to work for 24/7 to make sure they had, they're going to put you in a nursing home. This is facts. You can believe me or not, but I'm telling you facts. The same people that you fought tooth and nail to make sure that they had, to make sure that they had a roof over their head, that you showed them love, they don't have that concern for you when you get old. This is something we don't even pay attention to, if I'm being real. We don't pay attention to this shit because we didn't hit that experience. It only comes to light when you get old and they saying, man, put them in the nursing home. Don't come see you. Don't care about you. It's the game of life. See, I seen it firsthand because of my grandfather, right? My grandfather looked out for me as a youngin', right? He was there for me. My guy, he didn't buy me a lot of stuff, but I learned a lot of stuff from him, and he always kept his house open to me, right? But when he got older, the kids ain't do nothing for him. They said, man, he ain't look out for me. I ain't doing nothing for him. I had to take care of him, keep him straight. I had to make sure he had living conditions. I had to make sure that he was okay until he checked out. I'm his grandson, right? I looked out for him. I had him living with me for a while until he started pooping on himself. I'm like, Grandpa, I can't keep changing you like this, bro. So I had to put him in a living condition where they can help him. But I'm the only one going to see him. I'm the only one helping him out. They called me all the time until he died. I say this to say that the same people that you bend over backwards for to make sure that they right and that they got everything they need end up not caring about you when it's time for you to need them. And this is facts. But you don't understand it until you have that experience. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. It's the same people. And it's like that in life, right? I say that, now I'm going to bring it back down to a lower level of life, right? Before you get older, the same people that you look out for is all good until you tell them no. Now you're no value to them. It goes to the same thing. It's the way of life. We not designed to make sure each other's okay until the end of time. It's a lie. We lie to each other and say, I'm going to be here for you. I love you no matter what. You start saying, man, I got to worry about my life. This is where it go at now. The first thing you say, I got to worry about me. I can't worry about what you got going on. I still got to pay my bills. This money that they print every single day is what we got to chase. So I can't worry about you. I got to pay these bills. The design, man. And I'm just keeping it a beam. You know I rock with y'all. It's how I'm feeling today. You hear me? It's how I'm feeling today. And it's just something that I want to, share with y'all. We're going to still talk about some other things, but I want to share this with y'all because I try to throw that message in there because my experiences far exceed a lot of these jokers that's feeding that bullshit on the internet. I got real life experiences, and as we grow together, I'm gonna start letting the people know the different experiences that I've been through. And if you all remember, you can see the video I put up of saying why I distance myself from people, where I explain it. I got a little bit of explaining some of the things I went through. Letting the people know why I distance myself from people. The same people that I've been there for. Ready to throw me under the bus. I'm just blessed that I got the knowledge to go to war in all type of situations. I go to war straight up. No matter how I'm feeling about a situation, I go to war. When it come to cases and shit like that, I go to war. I'm known to go to war. I told y'all before, I've been to trial 5 times. I picked those juries under any circumstances. You can't manipulate me to tell me, oh, I got to take this plea. Hell no. But it be your own people now that'll put you in messed up situations. And I learned something from my grandmom, right? My grandmom told me, right? Whenever somebody call you with a problem, tell them call 911. I said, okay. And I started using that because before I felt like I had to be the savior. SBGB TV, it's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hi, this is Carla.
Hey, how you doing, Carla?
I'm calling from Victorville.
Victorville, where that's at?
That's in California.
Okay, hey, what's going on?
How you doing? I'm calling from Marciano.
Hey, what's going on?
I love what you're doing for my brother.
Listen,
I love him.
I'm holding it on for him. You hear me?
Yeah.
And you have a close relationship with him?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm the one that took him to the hospital.
Okay, so you the one that took him to the hospital.
No, we can't. Yeah, we took him to St. Mary's and then they shipped him to Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my brother.
And how is he doing?
He's doing good. He's doing good.
Okay. And I made sure I let the people know, because I know that they haven't talked to him. But if it's anything you want to say to the people, let the people know.
Yeah, because WACK 100 and them, they ain't gonna never get to him. So they can keep lying and thinking they can, but they won't. They'll never see him, and he's gonna get justice. They're gonna get what they got coming to them. Know that.
Right.
For sure they is.
He didn't deserve it, you know?
He sure didn't. He didn't. And didn't even look like himself when he came. He didn't even know where, like, he couldn't even say where he had been. He said 21 jump or something. Like, we thought it was a club. We thought it was a club we didn't know until after when he got to Vegas. We found out that they the ones did that shit to him.
And when we seen the video, he was telling them that he didn't have no parts of it. And the guy still jumped on him.
Yeah, no, they did. He didn't even know where he was. He thought that he got set up. We was all thinking he got set up. We thought he went and did like was going to do a drop or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But we thought he got set up. But, he didn't know nothing about what he was running into. And Jay Reed didn't. I believe Jay Reed didn't even know either. Well, he thought he trusted them people, but they turned on him too. So they was really out to get whatever Jay Reed and whatever they was doing.
Right. And then these guys was trying to say, he got out the hospital and he was out the hospital.
That's a lie. And we don't even know who had him throw up that picture with him throwing up his that set or whatever. We don't know who had dropped him off there. We still trying to figure that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one, because he ain't gonna throw up his hood to nobody. Nobody. He ain't gonna do that shit. Somebody may have him do that. And that's fucked. And we don't know who dropped him off, who took him to the hospital. When Jay Reed said he picked him up, he left him and came back and got him. That's all we know. We don't know nothing after that.
Oh.
But I know when he left from the hospital, he came to us, to my house.
He came to your house after the
to
hospital.
my house, and nobody couldn't find him then. Nobody couldn't find him, but he was like getting worse and worse after like a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? And I kept saying like, no, we sent him back to the hospital. No, fuck you, motherfucker. Whoever said he got knocked the fuck out, you gonna get knocked the fuck out, nigga. Straight up. Anyway, no, we didn't know. Nobody knew where he was until we had to take him back to the hospital because he was like losing. He was having a stroke from the head trauma, from the trauma.
So the trauma caused him. He got out the hospital.
Yeah.
And the
no,
trauma...
he got out and we sent him back. My sister thought he had a seizure, but I kept saying no. That's the trauma from his head, from what they did to him. His head was so swollen, like for real. Like I didn't even recognize him when he walked in my house.
Didn't even recognize him.
Didn't even recognize him. So them motherfucking niggas gonna get what they got coming to them. Know that.
And he's in his 60s, right?
Yes.
And that's just crazy. You know, 60 something years old, and they beat Mars up for no reason, and they don't have no remorse.
For no remorse. That's why they're gonna get what they got coming to them, regardless of how it ends.
Right. And they deserve, you know, whatever comes to them because they parading around the internet because they have a big
I don't
influence.
even understand how Jay Reed went on a podcast the next day.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that either. And these dudes parading around the internet, so this is why I'm making sure that the world that follows
me. I sure
me,
appreciate that. I thank you. I've been trying to get a hold of you, catch you on live for so long.
And I appreciate you calling in because we just been making sure that the people understand that it was somebody else because they're going on every podcast around only trying to concern about Jay Reed's past, but they're making like the people forget that Mars was there too.
Right, exactly. You could call me. You got my number, right? My number.
Yeah.
You got my number?
Yeah, I got it.
You can call me after the show if you want. I'll talk to you more.
All right, I'll call you after the show. I appreciate you calling in.
All right, much love to you guys, and go ahead and continue your show because I love you. I love you.
Thank you.
I love you for what you're doing. But okay.
Thank you. Much love.
All right.
All right. Well, we got Mars's people to call in. Y'all hear that there? And they even said that he was still in the hospital and that they not gonna be able to get to him. So, you know, we appreciate her calling in, letting everybody know. And, you know, I've been going hard for the situation from the door, you know, on that, you know, get on that topic. I've been going hard for Mars from the door because we all seen it, man. And I got details from before from people calling and letting me know. But, you know, she's saying that's her brother. She took him to the hospital. So I'm going to get to talking to her more. And, you know, whatever she tells me not to reveal, I won't reveal to the people. But she's letting everybody know that there is going to be justice, which I know there's going to be justice because of what we seen. There's no way what we seen on that video from Mars getting beat that way, that them people are going to allow it to just go away. They try to spin the narrative much as they can, but honestly, you can't tell us that we didn't see what we seen in the video. If we being real, I gotta be real. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hi, how you doing? This is Lady T. I just got through listening to his, how you said, Moss, King Moss, sister.
Yeah, hey, yep.
And you know what? I was thinking the same thing too. WACK them, you know, they gonna get theirs. There really is. And I was thinking the same thing. Ain't no way in the world his family gonna let them get hold to him now. But you know what? WACK them ain't nothing but some snakes, some low down, dirty, no good snakes.
Right.
And I am so glad his girlfriend had him to call in. I am so glad that people are sticking with you on this too. Because I'm a damn so stick with you to the end. Because I got to see the end, and the end is not going to be good for Crater First Face or the Yellow Bus. But I'm gonna keep on praying for Moss, and whatever Jay Reed want to do, that's on him. Because I think Moss didn't deserve none of it. Not that Jay Reed deserved any of it. And I want to ask one question. If you say you can't answer it, just tell me you can't answer it, okay?
Yeah.
Did they make that man go home naked, or did they give him back his clothes?
I don't know that the
That's one
specifics.
thing I want to know, was they that dirty and low down? Because they was low down enough for me to do a brother like that. And Adam 22 still got them acting a fool. Did you see how that boy jumped on, oh God, I can't even think. What's his name?
Orlando
You
Brown.
see that? Yeah, did you see that mess?
Yeah, and listen, I'm thinking by that situation, that might would have got him violated him being around the gang members or something, but he definitely was tripping up there. You had a place of business, and these guys want to have all this aggression in business settings. Keep that in environments where people want to get down. At. What you say?
The master is loving every bit of what he's doing to our peoples, and I hate him. I used to like Adam 22 till I found out what he was really about. Adam 22 know what he is doing, I'm telling you. Adam 22 ain't doing nothing but acting like the master to them.
I agree.
And I thank you.
I agree, because these dudes still going up there, and WACK still inviting people up there at 4:30, talking about I'll be here at 4:30. Like,
you know what, WACK and Loose Canyon taking this for a joke. I can see that now.
Yeah.
But we gonna see who get the last laugh.
hey, listen, I already know it ain't no joke. They just think it's a joke, and when it crack
Oh
their
no,
head,
it's definitely not no joke. It's definitely, they ought to be shaking it like in their pissing boots.
yeah, it's gonna
That's
come.
what they ought to be doing.
Yeah.
And they still giving Master what he want from them. They still giving it to the Master. And that man ain't doing nothing but laying up with his wife at night laughing about us black folks.
That's it.
But okay, you have a blessed one. And I was saying, what time he coming on tonight? I kept on checking. But then I woke up and I said, oh, he on. I missed a little bit of it. But thank you and God bless you.
I appreciate it. God bless you too.
All right now.
Yeah, man. Life. And definitely prayers for Mars, man. It's prayers for Mars, man. Prayers for Mars, man. Whacking them, they've been running around this internet for a while doing the BS. And they've been, getting away with whatever they've been doing. But we know that they cap a lot, but this situation here, they wanted to make it look real, and it was real what they did, but they gonna feel the energy that they've been putting out to the world behind this. If we being real, they gonna feel the energy. And I'm like, no matter what they say, we can't unsee what we seen. If I'm being real, we just can't unsee it. He said proof they couldn't knock Marciano out right here. And the crazy thing is, they wanted to bring that energy with the brother, and he didn't even come on no beef. That was the thing. I appreciate the membership, Josh and Stark Kitty. I appreciate that. Most definitely. And y'all already know, man, I'm gonna be raw and authentic with it. Like, we're gonna talk about a lot of things, and as we grow together, we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of things. My experiences, things I've been through, things that's going on. But we definitely made sure that the people didn't forget that it was somebody else out there. You feel me? Because it's a lot of people that only are concerned with Jay Reed. I'm like, it was somebody else out there that was in a worse situation. But this lets you know the attention span that our people have. But by me doing what I'm doing, I'm not allowing it to die. Even if the people on these different podcasts don't address it, they don't want to make light of it, they hear what I'm saying. They hear that I'm saying Mars was out there. And I'm sure, like, by WACK and Loose, when they do these different podcasts, they say, man, we ain't talking about that other guy. Because nobody asks about the other guy. Everybody just focused on Jay Reed, and when they say Jay Reed, it's like a joke. Oh yeah, he got this offense, yeah. But we got somebody else that is really, really in a bad situation behind it. So Whack and Loose, man. I gotta tell y'all, bro. Y'all gonna see that everything I said ain't no cap. Everything that I'm saying is real rap. All the way around the board. And it's a lot of people, you know, that understand where I'm coming from. Even though y'all got this influence on the younger generation that is on the internet. And I looked at some of the analytics on the channel. I see that I have people 35 to 55 watching a lot. I see that's the crowd that I got watching. See, the younger generation, they're paying attention to them. If we being real, they got the younger generation because the younger generation is excited by the influence and the violence that they bring to the internet. The culture that I'm bringing, the people that I'm bringing to this channel is going to be a little older, but we got to be the ones to make a movement. That's all. We got to be the ones to enlighten and get the young people understanding that you can't win following these donkeys. You only can lose following the donkeys. So we going to keep doing what we doing. And, you know, I know they don't like it. You hear me? Straight up. He said COINTELPRO programmed to catch gang members up and discredit LA gangs. He said 70s and 80s babies locked in right here for enlightenment. Most definitely. You already know, man. We want to make sure that people, you know, can understand that we bringing a different message. Whack and Loose think that their influence is that strong that nobody's going to pay attention. Nah. I have a lot of experience, man. And I know what's going on with the situation. Whack continues to invite people to No Jumper for beef. All he's doing is making a stronger case against himself. Straight up. Them dudes ain't going to the hood with it. They going in business settings. They're organizing crime with business and involving gang activity with it. The enhancement going to be so crazy, right? He thought Young Thug was going through something, right? He got to worry about his own music. And like I said, it can go state or federal. The feds pick this up. Bro gonna be sick. State pick it up, he gonna be sick regardless. Because you got a case. And the case is solid because y'all already told everything. If we being real. You said, my sis just told you facts. Alicia Langas. Right. And I'm going to call her back. You know, I usually don't talk to people, you know, after the live, but I'm going to call and talk to her. I'm going to definitely, so I can get more intel and see if it's anything she might want me to say that she didn't say. Because, you know, the people know that I'm telling facts. The people know this. I'm saying spot on. I know some details and I seen the video. So they can't tell me that I didn't see what I seen, you know? And I know that they haven't talked to Mars. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people was talking about this situation, but nobody is making sure that at this moment that they're still highlighting that Mars is going through it. But me. Because I see what it is. I see the Rico coming. I see this. Literally, I literally see this. There's no way from the highlighting of this video going all across the world in different countries that they're going to just let this go. I know this for a fact. And like she said, justice is coming. His family is not going to allow this going unanswered. And they shouldn't. Nobody's family. Mars is 60-something years old. 60-something years old. That's why when that young guy called in here that one time, I had to say to him, what if it was your grandpa, your dad, your uncle or your brother. All he could say, he was calling in for the clown show, honestly. But when I said those things, even though he was a young brother, it registered like, yeah, you got a point there. Straight up. You wouldn't be happy about your brother, your uncle, your dad, or your grandfather being beat like that on video for the whole world to see it. Stripped out their clothes, pistol whipped. Boy, oh boy. And I honestly am sure that the family wants to go to another level, but they want to make sure that they keep it business, whereas though they can go at their pockets and that they go to jail. Because if it was my family, my grandfather, I would have to reframe myself as well. Straight up. I would have to say, hold up, let me get it together and have to do this the legal way. Because it ain't hard to go out there and make something happen. SBGB TV, live calling show.
Yes, this lady T, I'm not going to call you no more, but I had to correct myself because it was bugging me. No, I don't hate Adam. I said I hated him. I would never let nobody have that much power over me to hate a person. I hate what he's doing to our peoples. I had to correct that.
All right, I appreciate you,
I
Lady
don't
T.
hate nobody in the world. I hate what he's doing to our peoples.
I appreciate
My mother
that.
never put hate in my heart to hate no one. I had to call and correct that one.
I appreciate
That's
that.
how pissed off Adam. That's how pissed off they got me that I said that out my mouth, but I wanted to call and correct that.
All right, I got you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Adam he gonna feel it too. He gonna feel it too. Trust me. It happened at his establishment. So, everybody's tough and cocky, right? Until the world starts seeing the legal process of this, we're gonna see that they're gonna calm down. When the legal process takes effect and they gotta face it, right now they don't care. It's like that. It's like when you in the streets robbing and stealing. It's okay until they pick you up and lock you up. You got all the energy to go out there, rob, steal, shoot, whatever you do in the street until they pick you up. Straight up. He said, oh no, we ain't gonna let it ride. Just know that. And no, we ain't afraid. And we are taking it big level and justice will be served for Marciano. All right. I'm with you. I know I can feel it. This is why I'm delivering it. I appreciate you in the chat, most definitely. We already know. Because what they did, right? They don't understand what they really did. They think that it's just he got beat. Nah, it's worse than that. But they gonna feel it. They gonna see it. And they deserve it. They deserve to get whatever comes behind it. Just being honest. They literally deserve it. Because they put that energy out there for nothing. It ain't even justified. But this is what I tell you about cold-hearted people, right? They some cold-hearted people. They manipulators. They lie. And they cold-hearted, right? Because they want people to understand what they want them to understand when they on these lives and they image. But this man got beat up for no reason. A brother now, black brother, and they don't care at all. It's over and done with. That's why I tell y'all, people don't care about things after. They don't care that karma's coming. They don't care at all anything about the karma. It's when the karma hit them, then they got to deal with it. Crazy. You said WACK too narcissistic to see it coming. Most definitely. We already know WACK is one of those dudes that think that he got it all figured out. He can lie and manipulate his way daily. He think he got it figured out. And we all see that money does not have the same value as it had back in the day. They lock you up and give you no bail. When you do things where they feel that your money is going to overshadow something, they want to make you sit on that. Straight up. And with this here being specifically done to Mars, and they acting like they trying to reach out to him and they talk to him, they do not understand how bad that makes them look. Honestly. The judge gonna see all that. The judge is gonna see all that. He says, so whatever they speaking, F what they speaking, cause I'm speaking the real. Solid. And we appreciate you letting us know. Real rap. We definitely appreciate you letting us know. We want to know what's going on because you know we all support Mars, man. We don't accept that. That was some goofy work. I gotta be real. What we seen was some goofy work. See Fresh, you said SBGB TV, you know you got good energy when people are happy telling you their story. Like, hey, see Fresh, facts. Straight good energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a solid dude. You know, I'm coming solid. I ain't coming trying to be a lame clown trying to destroy the people. I'm trying to deliver a good message. At the same time, enlighten us. Have a place where you can come talk on the topic. A different, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like these dudes. Being honest. I know the channel going to grow because I'm going to make sure I'm here. But I don't want to be like these dudes, man. I ain't even going to lie. I don't want to be nothing like them dudes, man. You know, because I do understand this, right? Money come and go. No matter how much you got, the more money you got, the more expenses you got. The money will come and go. But a lot of people start getting money, right? And they think, oh, the more I get, the more successful I'm going to be and the more happy I'm. You just going to be more miserable. Because these dudes, I don't know if they really got money like they say, but you can see they not happy. Hell no. They wake up every day and got to cause controversy and confusion to live their life. They literally got to have controversy and confusion to live their life. It don't feel right to them if there's not confusion when they wake up or when they go to sleep. That shit ain't happy. You got more issues, more legal problems. They always got a lawsuit on their ass. Somebody's always suing them. You think about it. So the money you feel like you getting from what you doing, you putting it right back out. And it's going to be that time, right? Think about this. When they grab WACK up, it's going to be lawsuits. And now you're not able to generate that money. So all the money that you thought you had and the time you put in, it's going to go out the window. It's going to go out the window. It happens every single time. They know how to exhaust everything you got. And that's facts. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. Okay, somebody wanted to hang up. Yeah. All the money you got, right? No matter how much money you got, it can go out the window. Straight up. You gonna spend it. You literally gonna spend it. Legal fees. You think that you got more than you got. It's printed. They print the money every single day, man. The game of life, man. Big facts. You said, WACK think his CI number gonna save him. Not this time. Hey, salute. We see it, man. Definitely make sure you hit that like button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button and share this video. I appreciate everybody rocking with me. Said I was on Clubhouse back in the COVID days when it was lit, soon as WACK got on the app, it started dying. He was trying to divide and conquer and bully people out the rooms like he wanted to be the king of Clubhouse. And that's what he say. Hey, Boogie Media. Listen, that's what he say. He the king of Clubhouse. So he went in there, disrupted everything just to have people beefing with each other. And he enjoys that. He enjoys that. That's his ill. But you got to understand, that energy that you put out is always going to come back harder. This is why I know he hates me. I know he hates me with a passion because I'm saying facts and he can't do nothing about it. I'm saying facts and the people are paying attention to the facts. So he can try to discredit me. Oh man, that dude don't know what he's talking about. Because I did hear a clip when he was on Clubhouse saying that dude lying. He don't know what he's talking about. He lying. But in all actuality, he know I'm telling the goddamn truth. And I'm sure he hates that. He literally knows I'm telling the truth. And been telling the truth since Jump Street. He called in, gave all the information, pointed the finger at Luce. Luce is the guy he pointed the finger at ASAP. He made sure Luce was the guy that he let know had the strap. One man, one gun. It's all on video. This is why I tell y'all, right? People like that are so loud with the violence, they gonna tell every time. I've never in my life seen a person that loud committing the violence, right? That didn't tell when they could have, right? That's just being real. You might see the people that don't got nobody to tell on because they are the person that they want. They don't tell. And that's in some of these court situations that y'all seen highlighted, right? But you see, dudes that take a plea quick. A lot of these dudes out here, they so tough until the situation is at their front door. And I mean that, man. You said WACK hate anyone who disagree with him. Big facts. Can't stand him. WACK hates anybody that disagrees with him. You weird, you dumb, you don't know what you talking about. The difference with me is when he say I don't know what I'm talking about, I prove him wrong every time. He try to say it to me, you don't know what you talking about. You lying. Then I show you. But you can't do it with me though. It's like impossible with me. My experiences exceed WACK's. You understand what I'm saying? They way exceed him. I don't care how much fame you got from these relationships with these people, but my experiences, I got real life experiences out in the street before the internet. All his experiences that he feel like he was on top of the game came from being online. His connections online. Him managing Ray J. He already said Ray J was his first person that he dealt with to do executive things. That's where his experience started to come from. But in the street, he was a peon. Ain't nobody was rocking with WACK. It was the flunky. You was the flunky. You wasn't no leader in the street. Nobody was paying attention to you at all. Straight up. And we already know he's a confidential informant source. We know that. That's why he asks your name and your hood and what city and state you in every time he argue with someone. He working. Most definitely. I knew that from Jump Street. I knew it from Jump Street. I know anybody that loud talking violence, they working. I seen it in firsthand. Round my way. Seen a dude just like WACK. Loud and even a bust the strap. Like straight up. Dude was telling the whole time and didn't have no problem with busting the strap. He thought he was exempt from any consequence. Dude was literally out there busting the strap, violence, hustling, doing everything under the sun. But the whole time, he was past proven reliable. He was working. So I can see that with WACK. And the people knew he was working. And how we knew it was something funny, right? The people would pull up on him and he would just talk to him. I'm like, yo, he like, nah, they don't want nothing. He would literally just talk to him. So we like knew what it was. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Yo, what up, DZ? This baby T Drizzle from Inglewood. I didn't interrupt your flow or anything. You doing good? I just want to ask a quick question. Does Mark got like a GoFundMe page or anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, just like some kind of support?
Nah, listen, when I talk to his family, I'll let him know that they can set something up for him. But nah, he doesn't have a GoFundMe page at all.
Yeah, just something, you know what I'm saying? Because that dude hurting, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Nobody's talking about what he said. And second thing, I mean, are you going to still get Big Homie on, like, anytime this weekend, you know, for that live?
Hey, listen,
because I want to try and check it.
Hey, listen, I talked to him about getting on, but I'm gonna tell you the type of person I am. I'm the type of person if you say you're gonna do something, I'll leave it at that. But I'm gonna rock the show without Big Homie if he come on or not. Nothing against Big Homie, but I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock this thing all the way out for the rest till I check out YouTube. I'm on YouTube for life. So if somebody say they gonna come on, then the door is open to them, you know, all love. But I don't have expectation out of people. I'm not that type of person, because people, if you have expectation, this is what I was saying at the beginning of the live. If you have expectation from people and you really expect it, you'll be disappointed by people. So when people say they gonna do something, and I've been through this in my life because I really come from the street, people saying I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
I can tell, I can tell, man.
So I just deal with it as he come. If he come, we're gonna have him on here. I got it all set up that he can come on. But if not, we're gonna continue doing what we're doing.
Right on, man. Yeah, I was just checking in because I try to peep in, because you kind of like hitting it 2 times a day now, you know. Yeah. I just start peeping in and out, you know, because I'm in Inglewood, but first off, you know, WACK's a bitch, you know. Yeah. He ain't gonna come through there, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he could come through you. I'm just saying, but I'll let you go. I'm gonna like keep flowing, man. I'm just hit you up real quick because, you know, it's getting late for you. I'm in LA, cuz. I mean, so.
I appreciate it, my brother.
Man. I'll check on. Keep locked.
Stay locked in. Yeah, man, you know, we all know, though, WACK runs a lot of game, you know what I'm saying? But they gonna have to face what they did, man. You feel me? And it is what it is. You said, SBGB TV question, do you think WACK doesn't realize the danger he's putting anybody around him in? Now, hey, listen, and this is what I was saying yesterday when I got on the live, right? Because I was real into that one, because I just felt some type way how goofy he is, right? He doesn't understand it, I guess. Oh, he doesn't care. Straight up. I don't know how it is out that way on the West, but I know for sure on this coast, literally what he's doing, somebody would have plucked one of the minions just to set an example. And I know this for sure. So when the minions is running around, someone would have plucked one of those guys just to make sure that letting him know, we're going to get at you, bro. It would have just been the example that had to been done. Those 10, 15 guys in the back, somebody would have literally been knocked off already. That would have happened on the East Coast. I know that for sure. I don't know how they do it over there, but nah, it would have had to be done just to let you know that it's not like you think it is. But you know, I mean, you know, it's different situations because they playing this internet shit. So I don't know, man. Straight up. But you know, their time is coming, man. You said SBGB, you right. Next day, put it on Slow Bus Lucy, cause said himself, he know you then effed up right now. Yeah, he gonna put it all on loose, man. You know that, man. Straight up. Boogeyman, no expectations, no disappointment. That's my style, man. You know, I got respect for everybody. I'm a respectful guy. I respect everybody. I rock with the people I rock with. But you know what I'm saying? I don't expect nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real live hustler. I do this. You know what I'm saying? Even from coming to learn how to work on this computer and do all this shit and learn that shit, I'm like dolo with it. You know what I'm saying? If I had some help at the time, but I don't expect people to help. That's just not me. I don't expect nobody. When I get out there and grind the way I gotta grind, I do what I gotta do. I get my contracts and do what I gotta do. I do that. I don't expect nothing. Because when you expect, you will always be disappointed. Straight up. That's just a part of life, man. You know, I respect everybody, man. It's much love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a type of guy that I be upfront with people, you know. It is what it is. People that respect me, I respect them. The ones that don't, I return the favor. You feel me? However the level gotta go. Straight up. He said, because RK, you said because they both got fed and forming ties. Yeah, we already know they doing something though. I don't put it past both of them. I already know they doing something. He said on the West Coast, most people who live in LA never heard of WACK neighborhood. And I can picture that. Because WACK makes up a story to sound like it sounds good, but most of the time, it's some old BS in the story. And when you poke a hole in it, he get upset. When you poke a hole in his story, he mad at you. You weird. And, you know, I see it over and over with him, being real. He said, facts, WACK not outside, but he portrays the internet a whole different story, making LA look goofy. And it's crazy that he does that. You know, when he came on here and yelled out somebody's address, right? It let me know more and more. I already know he's a goofy, he's a fraud, but it just let me know more and more the type of character he is. You yelled out another person's address. You didn't yell out yours. You should be ready to just go to war. You might as well just yell out your address and just go ahead and bust it out front. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can do what you want to do. But you throwing rocks and hiding, we know you fool fafi, WACK. We all know that, man. Straight up. He said most people in LA do not respect the valley. WACK knows this. He said, WACK a Pyru in Crip business. I don't even think he a Pyru. I just think that's something he claimed, being real. He said, remember, he said, one man, one gun. Hey, listen, when he said that, though, that literally let me know WACK gonna tell. Straight up. This is what he gonna tell the authorities. If you told me this on air, you gonna tell the authorities the same thing. Straight up. You gonna say one man, one gun. You gonna make sure that you let it be known you didn't have no strap. And you didn't do nothing. He said on the show, I tried to stop the man from getting shot. No, he said I did. But nobody's gonna give me credit from stopping him from getting shot. Come on, man. Loose think it's a game, though. Two clowns on the internet, man. He said they are agents of chaos. And real. And it's so sad. And he's the biggest rat of all times. Facts, facts. I bet. I already can see it. Ain't nobody moving like that ain't telling. And like I said, I seen it personally. Somebody I knew personally. Dude would bust the strap, be on the block, ready to rumble on the drop of a dime. But when they picked him up for a murder, he told everything. I said, damn. And then it came out and I read the paperwork, right? I read the paperwork of the person he told on, and it said that he was a past proven, reliable resource for the police. I said, damn. I wonder why he ran around like that. Because it would just amaze me, right? That he would run around the way he would, getting money, ready to pull the strap out. Dude was on probation with the strap on him. On house arrest, smoking weed with the strap. I'm like, damn. He like, I'm good. So from me seeing this, and I'm telling you straight up, right? I seen this at 17 years old. So from me seeing this at 17 years old, I know the character I'm dealing with when I see WACK. And I'm older now, way older. So I see this at 17 from somebody doing the exact same thing WACK is doing loudly. And WACK is on a bigger stage doing it, right? And he's just acting like it's okay. It lets me know he's working. See, I know he's working, but he's not expecting Marciano to come forward. If we being real, he's literally not expecting Mars to come forward. You hear me? He discredited Jay Reed, right? Jay Reed's still running the lawsuit. That's the thing. I appreciate the membership, James Jones. Most definitely. I appreciate that, man. But I see he's not expecting that, right? He's not expecting that Mars is going to come forward. And this is what's going shocking. This is what's going shocking. And I hope Mars goes all the way with it. Straight up. He might be wanting it better for Mars to go all the way with it than his peoples to come knock his top off. He might be wanting that better. Because I'm sure his peoples, because if it was my peoples, I would be wanting to crash out behind this. My grandfather in that situation, I would literally be wanting to crash out. Straight up. Big facts. Like, yo, man, that's my grandfather that you did this to, and you changed his life. Big facts. But you know, they think it's all good. The two dumbest niggas on the internet. I can't even lie. They are the two dumbest niggas on the internet. And this is facts. There's nobody dumber on the internet than WACK and Loose. And that's a fact. That ain't me assuming. There's nobody dumber on the internet. Straight up. He said shooting and beating people up and calling police is wild. Dudes is crazy. He said WACK, a Pyru who chill with nothing but Crips and do business with snitches. We already know how that sound, honestly. We literally know how that sound. And the guy that called in, right, the day before yesterday, or it was yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday earlier. And he was like, yeah, WACK got the Crips signed to him. He got the Bloods, the Crips protecting him. And he's a Blood. We all see what that is. These dudes is mesmerized by the money. They mesmerized that WACK got influence. So they don't even care about the street code, really, though. But that's what they pushing to the people. It's like, you think that you got this much influence that nobody's paying attention to your game, and everybody supposed to fall in line. And I know they hate that I'm talking about it. I know they hate it. They got to deal with it because what he's doing is only destroying our people. Ain't destroying no other culture. It was designed for us to go ahead and crash. Ain't no success coming out of this. What success do we get from watching Wack and Loose? Nothing. What success? What motivation do you get? Nothing. Unless you want to do some negative shit. That's the only motivation you're going to get from them. Straight up. The only motivation you're going to get from them is how to crash out. When you saying you done with life, pay attention to them. Yeah, those are the guys you should pay attention to when you tired of living. You feel me? Because obviously, they tired of being on the street. If we just being real, they have to be tired of being on the street. Y'all got, I guess, too much money. Y'all tired of enjoying it. For real. Because when they give them no bail, right? I can see this coming now, though. I literally can see this shit coming. I can see this shit coming, man. You see how Diddy paraded around? I'm still alive. I'm this. And he paraded around. They made sure they gave him no bail because he was trying to highlight like nothing can happen to him. So they're watching Wack and Loose. And the people that they work for, right, is probably telling them, as long as the guy don't come forward, y'all gonna be all right? But I'm telling them that Mars is going all the way with it. So y'all gonna have to eat this one, right? Wack gonna bandit everybody. Everybody that think Wack is with him, he gonna bandit everybody. Straight up. Because we all know when a case comes out, it's every man for themselves. When the indictment go down, right? And everybody's indicted and they round everybody up, there is no more team. They housing you in different areas. Only time you seeing them is at court. You don't have no communication with them. There is no more team. It's every man for themselves. Your lawyer telling you, you better cooperate. And I know for a fact, Wack's lawyer is going to tell him, Wack, you got to go ahead and tell, man. You have no win. They know you stepped back. Loose took off. You have no win in this situation. For real. He said, we live in different times. Got snitches with money want to be super villains all of a sudden. Ain't that crazy, Salute? That's crazy. We live in a different time. He said, was a gangbanger from 13 to 19. He became a rat after that. He's now 50 years old. He's been a civilian for 30-something years, but still hollering Paru. Straight up. Straight up. Been a civilian, but hollering on Paru. But the crazy thing is, for the people that do look at him as a gang member, he tells you, I don't mess with gangbangers. I don't rock with them. But then turn around and say, on Paru. Put it on your mom. Put it on your set. Don't talk about my neighborhood. And he thinks, though, because he gets hype, because he gets over extreme hot, that holds something. He literally thinks this. But he's able to do that with certain people that feel like they're intimidated by him. And I gotta be real, because there's a lot of people intimidated by him. You feel me? I hate bullies. I ain't even gonna lie. I hate bullies, man. I'm the type of person, right? Like, if I was to encounter a person like Wack in real life, I would sit up all night until I do something to him. I'm just being honest. If I was to have like a run-in with him, like how that situation happened at No Jumper, I literally, personally, this is just how I am. I wouldn't be able to sleep right till I do something. And that's the type of person I am. I wouldn't be able to sleep right. I would have to make sure I do something to him, just to feel better about myself. You feel what I'm saying? But he's used to doing this little intimidation tactics to people, and he hasn't ran across that person. I guess, well, he has. They said Wacko made him apologize. So, but me, I would just, I'm telling you, especially at my older age, when I was a kid, a teenager, I might have let some things go. But as I became an adult, I would sit up in my room. I would pace up and down in my house until I done something to him. And I'm just being honest. You know, it would be no way I would be able to function. I couldn't even think right. You feel me? But I'm older now, honestly. And you know, like I said, I come to the internet with a different approach. But that attitude that he has, thinking that because you got people with you, nothing can happen to you, is real crazy. If I'm just being real. You got these people with you. Like I said, somebody in the back would have got plucked. Straight up. Somebody would have got plucked to let you know, if you hiding the way you hide, they can't hide the way you can hide. You feel me? Because they don't got no money. So they can't hide the way you can hide. You know? Somebody would have had to get plucked just to set an example. We all know WACK working, man. He said, I would have get at him and wouldn't even know it was me. Listen, and that's how I feel. You know, when you got a whole bunch of people that you rounding up to do this and do that, right? It's always gonna go sour. People that really get shit done, they want to go by themselves, man. They don't want no whole bunch of people. We know that's a big indictment. People that get shit done, they want to go by themselves. I want to go do the shit myself. I don't want to have you niggas with me. You know what I'm saying? Especially you out here trying to be a bully. You trying to be a bully, thinking that you got that kind of influence, right? Hey, man. But his time gonna come. He gonna fall the hard way. He gonna fall the hard way. And when he fall, everybody gonna come back and say, you said it. Because it's like coming up soon. If we being real. He said facts. WACK can't bully Wacko. WACK is like Debo from Friday when Smokey said he only do that to the niggas he know. WACK pick and choose because he not like that. And I can tell. You feel me? I literally can tell. Straight up. So he got to have people around him, flunkies, ready to crash out. He got to have that. It make his ego stroke. Make him feel like, yeah, I'm doing something. But in the right situation, which is about to happen for him, he not going to be able to turn to nobody. So he going to have to tell. He going to have to do what he know best. Man, listen, he was loose. One man, one gun. I ain't telling him to do it. He going to literally be like, I ain't telling him to do it, man. Straight up. Said, hope all is well, everyone at work while listening. Appreciate that, Buttered Toast. Yeah. And I can literally see WACK soon as they get him. Tell everything. I can see it. They gonna go in there and tell him no bail. What? What can I do? Well, we gonna wait till your next court appearance and then you can work it out there. I gotta sit down? Yeah, it's your time, my guy. The worst kind though, man. WACK the worst kind, man. Straight up. We definitely gotta shout out R&B. We keep her in rotation. R&B, we gotta shout you out. Cause you had WACK call in. Straight up. Yeah. Bro had WACK call in. Crazy. But I did want to say a little something about the Meech and 50 Cent. I did want to say something about that because Meech and 50, you know, ain't gonna never rekindle that situation. It ain't gonna never work out. They said Meech sat down with 50, told all the brick stories and how they was doing what they was doing, right? Before he went in. But 50 don't care nothing about that when you go over there and rock with his enemy. If we being real. 50 looking at it like, hey bro, you violated to no other. By you going over there taking a picture with my eye, a nigga that I hate with a passion, a nigga that the reason I got sued, a nigga that claims he was a drug dealer, gangster, and I know he not like that. You went straight over there after I put your son through acting school and took a picture. I don't think Meech was looking at it as that it was bigger than that money you was getting. I'ma just be real. Meech wasn't looking at it like it's bigger than the paper you get. And now that the concert got canceled, you didn't even get the paper. 50 over there celebrating that you ain't get nothing. Now, 50 gonna hold it on you to the core. Straight up. He said Big Meech just got out of jail. He might not understand how serious it is. And that's the thing. I thought the niggas had tablets in the jail. They must not be in the feds like that. Because if you had a tablet in there, you would have seen that these Jews was at odds. So by him going over there taking a picture, and his brother already did it. That was like, your brother already did it. People heard the backlash about that. I know he had to hear that. But Meech being a boss, right? He probably thought that it couldn't affect him. And we all know in today's world, when the internet assassinates you as a whole, it's like being murdered. Straight up. When the internet assassinates you all together and everybody is going at you, it's like being murdered, man. It's like taking punches, stomped out, beat, and you ain't never got hit. For real. So now that this happened and the internet is holding it on him, he getting it from everybody. They done crucified Meech, man. Did 20 years, they done praised Meech the whole 20 ball, man. He came right home expecting to get the love. And I looked at that one little clip he put up saying, you got to get your weight up, right? With the chain on. They took all the air out of him now. Took it all out of him. Now, who gonna want to do the business with you? Now, you done killed the relationship that already had your name buzzing. So, Meech gonna regret that picture. And Ross don't care. Ross did it for spite. And this is when I go back to saying that people only deal with you from what they can benefit from you. Ross felt that it was a benefit by doing the concert with Meech for his financial gain, right? Now that he not benefiting, I guarantee you he ain't even rapping with him. He probably not picking up the phone. See, these industry dudes, right? And Meech should know this. But you get to forget and get absent-minded. The industry dudes, when they're not benefiting with you, they'll laugh in your face when they see you, but then they'll say, I'll call you or call me, give you their number and never answer. That's the industry game, right? They will literally say, yo, I'ma call you, hit my phone, give you their number and never answer the phone. And Meech thought that this relationship that you was going to build with Ross was going to elevate your game. It was going to put you in position. But in today's internet world, you having connections with somebody that somebody got beef with can definitely put you in a bad, compromising position. Whereas though ain't nobody rocking with you. Now, if he didn't tell, they done highlighted that he told, so they didn't put that bone on you. Once you get a bone on you on the internet like Meech got, we ain't even see the exact details with his name in the paperwork, right? We just hear a rat saying he ratted. They didn't put the bone on Meech. Now it's like, no matter what they say, you can't get it off of him. Straight up. They done painted the picture. Some people believe, some people don't believe, but the picture been painted so vivid that you can't get it off you. And that's just how it go, man. You said Big Meech was just a guy with a good connect because ain't know he's that slow. He said ain't know he was that slow. Hey, listen. You know, Meech probably was in the can. Honestly, you know, doing the things they do when they in the bean. If we being real, Meech probably was in there, you know, because when the dudes is in jail, right? I'm going to be honest, man. Dudes be in jail. And I don't know if Meech was doing this, but I seen it in my time in jail, right? Dudes be on that Seroquel and Cinequan, right? And they get Jolly Ranchers, right? With the Seroquel and the Cinequan, and they put it in the microwave and they mix it up, right? And they get the sipping. And they take that Haldol, right? They take the Seroquel, Cinequan, and Haldol. The Haldol, I have them sleeping crazy. They might be sleeping 2 days. You come in the room, you like, yo. He like, yo. So I don't know if he was on none of that, you know, because I wasn't there. But those type of things are slow the function of your brain down. You feel me? Because when he was out before, those videos that he was putting out, his energy was different than what we see now. You understand what I'm saying? And those type of things will slow you down. So I don't know if he was on it, you know, but from my observation from being in the can, I see a lot of people, even the biggest hustlers on the block, get caught up in that. The biggest hustlers, they get caught up because they're trying to escape the reality that they in the can. It's dudes that never got high on the street at all, but go to jail looking for that cup. They at the microwave every day. They on them when they call medication, they like, shoo. You like, damn. It's like that. Nigga never did nothing on the street ever. They got Jolly Ranchers. They heating them up in the microwave with the pills and they getting lit. It's a lot of people like that in the can, man. And they come home and they be different than when they was in there. So I don't know if bro was like that or into that, but I don't put it past none of them. I've seen it personally. I'm like, goddamn, bro, you ain't do nothing out there, man. I'm trying to get through my time. And they give a nigga a 20 ball, 30 years. Niggas will do a lot of things. Straight up. He might not smoke the weed, but they feel like I gotta escape. They see niggas they know doing it heavy. They like, man, let me get some, man. Let me get some, man. And then they get hooked. We all know anything you start liking, you gonna get hooked. So he could have been like that. That girl Henny, what's happening? He could have been like that, man. And you know, a lot of dudes that are the strongest on the block get in there and transform. Anything to take you off balance. He didn't pay attention and read the room, man. If he would have read the room and understood that 50 put you in position, you would have stayed solid with 50. And that's just being real. Some dudes that don't understand the game of life, they accepted what he did. But you got to look at it. It crashed every opportunity that he could have had. If you be being real. Every opportunity that 50 could have had, I meant that Meech could have had, he damaged it. It's like, damn, bro. And from him, and I'm going to say this, right? Because I'm a street dude, you know, I know about the street life, right? You can be street smart and know how to hustle, right? But you don't understand that the times change when you come out of jail. Things change. It's a different wave. Yes, he was a hustler. He knew how to move to work. We understand that. But he didn't understand this internet game. He had no idea. No matter what the people told him, right? Because he was always highlighted on the internet. He didn't understand that when they crush you on the internet, they crush you. He didn't understand that. Especially with allegations of being a rat. When they do that, oh man. He said allegedly he was on the E before he went in. Allegedly. Yeah, hey, listen, he could have been. Now, that girl Henny, if that was his movement before he went in, he probably went on to that old other look they was doing. Because it's so many niggas on the cup. So many. It got niggas in jail, right? That don't even get medication. Because when you get the medication in the jail, right? They make you put it and they want to see you swallow it. Literally. They got niggas stuffing the medication under their tongue a certain way. Whereas though they going, right? But it's tucked. And they will still sell the medication that they tucked under their tongue that got wet. And niggas will still take it. I seen it. I'm like, goddamn, bro had it in his mouth. Man, I'm getting lit tonight. Shit. Up that. And they be like, man, I'm going up top. I'm going up top. I'm getting lit. Niggas straight in there taking somebody else's medication, man. And that Haldolph ain't no damn joke. You hear me? Nigga be sleep for days. It was one nigga I knew in jail, right? He was taking the Haldolph. We start calling him Haldolph. Yo, Haldolph. That nigga was like, yo. You gotta call the nigga like 5 times for him to say that. But when they said medication, he was like, shoo. You like, god damn. He don't hear nothing else. Medication, shoo. I'm like, god damn, nigga. You don't hear nothing but medication. Straight up. He said that's some fiendish right there. Word. There's a lot of people that be on the streets and they'll never get on like that, but then go there, they get hooked. They start liking it. Once they start liking it, it's crazy. See, Fresh, you said Seroquel 1,000 milligrams will make you sleep and drowsy for 2 days. Zombie medication. Straight up. I never took no medication in jail. Because I seen so many people be different. I never did it. Ever. I'm like, hell no. Nigga talking about you. Well, hell no, I don't want none of that shit. What? Nigga, I'm going to do mine. Shit. I only got a Tracy. I'm going to knock this Tracy out. Shit. I ain't going in here trying to get on nothing. It be dudes in there. Nigga got a year on it. I'm like, then you only got an ace, nigga. Man, knock your ace out and get back. Then they wonder why they a different person. You see them on the street, they get right out and they hooked. I'm like, God damn. You get the nigga, see, nigga, you wasn't even like that before you went to jail, bro. Now you out here fiending for real. It's a lot of dudes like that. Straight up. You said, they say the person you are when you go to jail is the same MF you gonna be when you get out, because you lose sense of reality and what's going on in real time. A lot of people do that. They lose the sense of reality and get right on the street and be living like they was living in jail. Straight crazy. He said, I always thought, how do people mess with anything that's been hooped to get inside the prison? Hey, listen, it's a lot of things going inside them jails though. Straight up. A lot of people get things from the COs, and when they be in there, they don't know what's on it. They just do it. Straight up. It was one dude, right? He came into jail. He had rocks stuffed up his nose. He was a big nostril nigga, right? Literally, he had rocks stuffed up his nose. He had these dudes smoking it out of the pen tops. I mean, out of like the pen. They would disassemble the pen and they was smoking rocks out of it. Like crazy. And I'm going to tell y'all, right? They start fires in the jail from pencil lead inside the socket. They break the pencil open, take 2 pieces of lead, stick it in the socket, take another piece of lead, wrap it around the napkin, and they touch them 2 leads together and start fires. I'm like, yo, I done seen some crazy stuff in there. Dudes smuggling all types of stuff in there, from the contact visits, the COs bringing them in, but not understanding that you gonna come addicted to something that you gonna be chasing inside the jail. You can't go nowhere. The shit be crazy. It's a lot of crazy shit going on in there, man. He said, wow, glad I like being free. No disrespect. Hey, Ant, big facts. Love being free. He said they trying to escape reality in the wrong place. Head should be on a swivel in there. It's too lit. Like facts. When you in there, you should be focused. You feel me? But a lot of dudes want to escape the reality because their girl done left them, the case they going through. So they want to get on something to try to bypass the day, when you should be educating yourself, you know? Making sure that you understand the mistake you made so that you don't commit the same act. And a lot of dudes go right back because they in there enjoying getting high. Like, you in here enjoying getting high all day, so you willing to go back to jail because you comfortable with it. Nigga get on the street, don't even live right on the street, because you all right with going back to jail, get back in the same program, you getting high. That shit crazy. He said Meech came out of jail like he still was the man. And listen, he didn't understand that it's a new day and time. And you don't got the bag. Even though you got recognition for your past, you don't got the money. So now you thinking just you having a connection with somebody was going to get you in, not knowing that it's people that got ops out here in the entertainment business. And we all know Meech was trying to get in the entertainment business before he even went to jail, before they even grabbed it. So he thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to get in now. 50 got my name out there. Nah, it's snakes on every level. You can be a hustler nigga that understand it's snakes in the streets dealing with them bricks, right? But then you thinking that it ain't snakes over here because you ain't doing nothing wrong. That's when you got to worry about it the most. Because there's snakes in every entity that's going on in life. Everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's a snake trying to do something. In any field of anything that's going on, there is a snake. It's a part of the program. You got to watch out every which way. It's why I tell everybody, me coming to YouTube, I understand life and snakes. I respect everybody. I ain't got nothing against nobody. But it's going to be hard as hell to snake me. I'm going to be real. Because I'm not looking for situations like other people. Other people are looking for the connection. I want to build my brand the way I'm trying to build it. I ain't trying to let people go ahead and turn on me and I think that they was all right with me. I'd rather keep that relationship where we got respect. I like those kind of relationships with people where we got a mutual respect. Because I've been snaked enough on the street. Whereas though now, ain't no respect. Because the snakish then took over. People get to thinking that it ain't going to happen at their job. You know, people go to work and now they want to befriend everybody. And then they got to find out the hard way who the snakes are at work. And that's just being real. People go to work saying, oh yeah, I got a new job. Yeah. And now you in job. Hey. You dealing with all the snakes because they are the first people that want to embrace you. They talking about you behind your back. Oh, you see such and such. Yeah, they done told me this about their life. Oh, that's going on with them. They ain't got shit. But then they see you. Hey, what's up? What's happening? Next thing you know, you beefing with your coworker. Instead of finding out who they are at first, you befriended them from the door, and the first thing they did was showing you their true colors when they wanted to be themselves. So you gotta pay attention out here, and that's facts. All this shit I be talking about though from experiences, for real. You said I heard of the battery, but the lid is something new. Crazy work. And that's facts, that girl Henny. That shit worked instantly. They put the lid in the socket, 2 pieces of lid, let it stick out, and you take another one. You got to put it on something because that shit going to spark your hand. Put it on the napkin, twist the napkin, and then as soon as you touch that shit, it sparks straight up. It start to fire. Yeah. So after 20 years, it would take me a year to get acquainted with my own family. And that's real. He came out and thought that it was all love because how much people celebrated him in the street. But now, I guarantee you, Meech is saying to himself, it ain't all love. They don't rock with me. Because the people you thought was gonna rock with you because you took a picture with Rick Ross, because it's Rick Ross, now they all done turned against you. All the rappers that was supposed to be rocking with Meech, they looking at Meech funny now because they all believe you told. Even if he didn't tell, and it's the person, Tammy, that told but trying to implicate him to ruin him, they still looking at you like you told, man. He said Meech's brother told him years ago, nigga, you doing too much. Meech didn't learn from shit from that bid. I know Lil Meech sick right now. Listen, Little Meech is sick. He done burnt the bag up, and that's facts. He literally already burnt through the bag. Now, you gotta find your way. And you not a hustler. You was a stunt man. I'm gonna keep it real. Nothing against Lil Meech. You not a hustler. You a stunt man. And you saying the biggest bosses of all bosses. Nah. That shit don't hold no weight, bro. I gotta be real with that. You telling the internet that you the boss of all bosses, that shit don't hold no weight. Nah. Hell no. And then when they see that you trying to do promo, oh man. But I hope that he understands no matter what people say about you, you got to find your hustle. Because that could deter him from trying to do what he was doing to do promos. Now they talking about I ain't got it like that. You trying to live up to an image out here in the world will only make you sink. You can't worry about that. So I hope little bro understands that don't worry about living up to an image for the people. Reinvent yourself on your own now. 50 gave you the light to the world. What you gonna do with it? Can you hustle in different avenues with the light? Because he don't got the snitch bone on his name. So you can try to figure something else out. And I hope he does, honestly. You feel me? But if not, all he gonna do is sink. And from what I see, he likes smoking weed. This is what I'm saying. That shit that's out there right now, that shit ain't weed. A lot of people think they smoking weed when that shit is not weed, man. Straight up. That shit is chemicals. If you out there smoking right now, I gotta be honest with you. You smoking chemicals. Straight up. You not smoking weed. That's why you gotta smoke that shit every 20 minutes. It's the same thing like taking a hit. I gotta be honest. Some motherfuckers like, nah, it's weed. That shit's not weed. Think about it. That shit'll have your stomach hurting and everything. You get to smoking this shit, next thing you know, you gotta smoke again. Don't smoke, your stomach hurting. You wondering why you feeling this way. It's the chemicals that you putting in your body. Big facts. He said, dog, I'm the only black dude at my job. And I hope you know, don't let the other people get that next to you. Because when they turn on you, they're going to be talking about you like a dog. He said, you in a better position than people same color as the rest, though. Most people eat their own kind first. They definitely do that. You hear me? Definitely. You said, my connect fire. Hey, listen. I'm trying to tell you. If you go to those tobacco stores, because you know it's a lot of tobacco stores now. They didn't put the bud in the tobacco store. So if your connect might be growing it, they still spraying it with something. They still got to spray that shit with something. You don't know what they spraying it with. But that shit in the tobacco stores, that shit ain't weed. I'm going to tell you that right now. They got it where you can go to the damn tobacco store and get the bud. You like, damn, that shit ain't weed, man. That shit ain't weed. You said crazy. I ain't been down in 19 years. Got out in 06. Ain't going back for nothing. Ain't nobody but to hear you talk about the old school lead. He said, in the socket trick, it's still being used. That's crazy. I ain't been, listen, I've been out since 08. You hear me? What? Shit. What's that? I got 17 years out, but I just remember it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the young boys is doing now. You feel me? I'm 17 years out. So the young bulls might be doing something different, but I just know from my experiences. You know what I'm saying? I only tell my experiences. You feel me? And the lid in the socket was definitely how they was doing it. Zip, zip, zip. You know what I'm saying? I be like, God damn. He said, watch that video of Lil Meech getting jammed up at the airport, bro, was shaking his head boots. You can tell he never been through nothing. He was giving up info to TSA fast. And that's what these young boys gonna do. He hadn't had the same situation like his dad. You know what I'm saying? His dad done been shot, running around the streets. You was sheltered from all that, right? So you getting in a situation, and it's like a lot of them dudes that be famous and rich, they ain't really been through it. So when they get grabbed up, they gonna tell every goddamn thing. They trying to figure out, if I talk, I'ma help myself out. Not understanding, and this is just facts to the people, right? Whenever you get grabbed by the police, never, ever, ever explain yourself. That's the worst thing you can do. Am I under arrest or not? Here go my ID, that's it. Whatever the case gonna be, let the case be it. We're gonna deal with it from there. I'm not explaining nothing. Even when I get pulled over, when they talk about where you going, what are you questioning me for? Do I have a lawyer here? No. Here go my driver's license, registration, insurance. I have nothing to talk to you about. Where you going, where you coming? What does that have to do with you pulling me over? People don't understand. You got to be firm, because I'm going to tell you this, right? The police is trained to question you, but they're not trained when you handle them as if I ain't got nothing to say. It irritates them. I need a lawyer. That's all. They not trained to handle that. But they know how to flip it on you. Where you coming from? You had a nice day today? How's your day going? Their goal is to get you intrigued and talking to them, then start questioning you. So you lose yourself. So you got to remember all the time, they grab you, first thing you do, license registration, that's it. If you get stopped or if you get arrested, I don't have nothing to say. I don't talk about nothing. Ain't no conversation for us. Straight up. We not questioning me about nothing. You hear me? I tell them quick, I need a lawyer. Don't violate my constitutional rights. Don't do it. You got to stand on something though, but I can tell by Meech, little Meech going through what he went through at the airport, he didn't understand that. And it's a lot of young brothers that don't understand that, but want to play like they like that. It's a lot of them jokers out there. Everybody tough. The image that you presenting, like WACK and them, they want to act all tough. They gonna be calm as a bitch, talking about how can I help? What can I do to get out of this when they grab him? Meech and them don't understand that though, little Meech. Because he a little dude that's been famed to the world as being the man for some street stuff that you didn't really do. So now you got this persona. You want to smoke bud. If he was smart, right, he would have never got on no drugs. He would have never started getting high. That was the worst thing he could have done, not understanding the game. By you getting to a level where as though you in a leadership position, I'm going to be honest. The worst thing to do is to start smoking weed. Because you're going to always tell yourself, I got it. I know what I'm doing. When I smoke weed, I feel better. I do the job better. That's the mental that we think we doing something right. When you smoke that bud, man, I got this. As soon as I smoke, everything gonna kick in right. But all it does is off balance your decisions. And I'm gonna be totally honest because I've been there. You might think you doing right. And back way when I was smoking and doing whatever I was doing out in the world, I was doing my thing, getting crazy chicken, right? But I was off balance to a certain extent, but I couldn't understand it. Like, damn, I'm smoking every day. I'm thinking it's keeping me balanced, but it was having me off balance from the decisions that I made that could have took me to another level. I understood what I was doing at that time and how to survive, but to get me to the next level, it was hindering me. I'ma just be real. I had to tell myself these things to understand how to level up. And that's facts. SBGB TV. It's a live calling show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Suck a dick, you bitch ass.
Oh, you faggot. I got a number for y'all. Let me get it. I got a number for y'all to call. All right, somebody wants you to call them. Hold on. We got 364-999-3038. We got 364-999-3038. 364-999-3038. It's a live calling show, man. They want somebody to talk to, man. So if y'all ain't, got some time, go ahead and give them a call, man. They need somebody to talk to, man. Straight up. You said that's your situation with the weed, DZ. Everyone's experience is different. But I gotta tell you, the weed ain't no good though. We might think it's good, but it ain't good. Think about it. They telling us it's good now, right? Because they making money and they can tax it. That's just real. They telling us it's good because they can tax it. But you still get lung cancer from smoking it. You smoking. It's all kinds of chemicals on the weed. That shit ain't good. And that's just how I feel. You feel me? Straight up. Somebody need to call, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to call. Y'all want to give them a call, give them a call. But I just look at it like a sober mind, honestly, gives you a different light on a lot of things. Straight up. A sober mind. Because when, I'm going to tell you though, when I smoked, right, I was okay and I still like, was good. You know what I'm saying? But it had me second guessing certain decisions. And I say though, it might have helped me to a certain extent, right? Whereas though, it gave me a certain type of paranoia where I do feel that it kept me safe in certain situations, but at the same time, it affected certain decisions that I did make that could have maybe elevated me at certain times. Because maybe sometimes I was paranoid about some things that I didn't need to be paranoid about, right? So you might say, all right, I got it because I've been smoking so long. But at the same time, that should give you a certain kind of anxiety in the inside. When you smoke, it gives you a certain type of anxiety. Straight up. And that's real. You said, couldn't get my phone fast enough, RM. I know I woke up my neighbor running, LOL. Yeah. You said, I respect your opinion, bro. Yeah, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel that, when you got that sober mind, you got the ability to function on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Because you're chasing what you're doing sober. I think when you smoke that weed, right, it make you do this. I don't feel like it right now. But then some people say it make you amped up. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? It might have made you amped up one time, whereas though you saying, all right, I had that energy. What about the next time? Then you need to stop and take a break. But that clear mind, I had your energy on a whole nother level. If we being real, that clear mind, I had your energy on a whole nother level. Straight up. Yeah, they want somebody to call them, man. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody to call them. So somebody give them a call, man. Straight up. Somebody give them a call, man. They want a phone call, man. They begging. They begging for you to call them. Like they like, please call me. They just like Pookie. It just keep calling me. It just keep calling me. It's calling me. Please call me. So somebody give them a call, man. They want somebody to talk to. Yeah. It's those type of people, man. You said weed is a medication and no medication should be abused. And I agree with that, right? I agree that it is a medication, but I'm just saying, me personally, I think most of all the medication is bad for you. Any medication forms an addiction because you start yearning it. You start needing it. You want it. You like, where's my medication? Straight up. This is just how I feel. I feel that you should take breaks from the bud, if we being honest. I literally feel that you should have a certain kind of power because I know certain people, right, that they never take breaks from the bud. Never. They just gotta smoke. And you ask them, when the last time you took a break? Man, I've been smoking for 30 years. I've been smoking for... No, you ain't give your body no time to detox. Give your body some time to clear out. Let some things regenerate so that you can come back stronger. And if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. This is how I feel. You give your body like anything. I don't care if you like eating beef. You got to take a break from that beef sometime. Some people think if I keep eating this beef because I like it, it's gonna be all right. All that shit not good for us. So you gotta trick your body so that you can have a certain balance on anything. You know what I'm saying? This is just how I feel. You know, some things that I feel that work for me. You know, if I feel that I'm indulging in anything too much, I try to trick my body. Straight up. You said, oh, I can't take a break. Laugh out loud. I'll go through paranoia stage all over again. Hey, Tosh, I need you to try to take a break, Tosh. Come on. Do it for me one time. I want you to try to take a break, right? Do a 7-day break. Let your body clear out. 7 days. Because you got to remember, you probably smoking the papers, the roll up. All you doing is definitely crushing. You crushing your inside. Take that break, right? Watch how your breathing change. 7 days. Give it you come back after 7. Take a 7-day break every 2 months. Let your body heal up. Then come on back. It ain't going nowhere, man. They ain't gonna never stop growing bud. It ain't never going nowhere. Take a 7-day break. Get your body cleaned out a little bit. Then come back. For real. That's all. Just take a little something. I did stop cigarettes, though. Now, that's good. That's good because they the worst for you. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell y'all this about my cigarettes thing, since you said cigarettes, right? I literally smoked cigarettes from 10 years old to 17. Straight up. And I can't stand them. I ain't smoked cigarettes in a long time. You hear me? I ain't smoked cigarettes in a long... It been 20-something years. I smoked cigarettes from 10 years old to 17, right? And I went cold turkey on them. I went cold turkey. People that know me, right? When I was a teenager, they like, nigga, you used to smoke heavy. I can't stand them. You can't even smoke them around me. That shit is the worst thing ever. But I smoked at 10. This dude, right, that turned me on to cigarettes, right? And it's crazy. I met this guy in when I was in Germany, right? Because I was in Germany, right? And that's when I about left Germany, right? So I met this guy when I was in Germany, right? And he was from, I think he was from Arkansas. He's from Arkansas. I think he was from Arkansas or something like that. Dude named RJ. I never seen him again. It's been a long time. I ain't never seen him again. He used to smoke cigarettes. He was like a year or two older than me. And I told him, I'm telling y'all a story about myself right now too. You know, I rock with y'all, right? So he used to smoke cigarettes. He's like a year or two older than me. And I started smoking cigarettes with him and I was 10, right? And you know what this man told me at 10? I was living in Germany, right? He was like, when you go back to the States, you gonna smoke weed. I said, no, I'm not. Man, I ain't never smoking that. Hell no. I ain't never smoking no weed. Soon as I came back to the United States, I smoked some damn weed. Now I'm smoking weed and cigarettes. I'm 11, 12 years old, right? So I smoked cigarettes from 10 to 17. I used to get motherfuckers to go in the store, buy my pack of cigarettes and everything. Young boy. See, this is back in the day. Motherfucker, go get you a pack of cigarettes. You feel me? I went to Glen Mills. And when I went to Glen Mills, right, they would allow you to smoke cigarettes there. It was a juvenile facility. Only if your parents sent them in. You feel me? So I would get cigarettes sent in, but when I got out of there, I quit a year later. I couldn't stand the cigarettes after that. And I woke up one morning. It's me being honest, right? I woke up in the morning. I was like, I'm not smoking no more. Woke up that morning, never smoked again. Can't stand them. You said cigarettes and alcohol the worst thing for health. Facts. ARM, facts. I won't do either one of them. You hear me? Don't want no parts. He said, it's been 3 years for me. Started at 16. I'm 44. Hey, well, at least you found that courage, though, Tosh, to quit. Straight up. He said, learn how to meditate. You got to. He said, I'll get up about 4:30, roll up, get myself together, and I'm out of here at 6 a.m. I remember those days. You know what I'm saying? You want to take that morning ride, burn one. You feel like it's going to give you that great eye-opener function when you get to work. I remember them days, man. He said, I went cold too. I had an injury, had to quit the hill. He said, Pippin, it takes 2 blunts for me to get started in the AM. God damn. It take 2 of them? God damn. You smoking back to back. Hey, Mitch, you said 10 to 17 is crazy. And listen, and that's facts. 10 to 17. And the people that know me, right, that seen me in that time, you know, because I was a young boy, 13. I was out there. 13, I was out there. I ain't even gonna hold you. 13, I was out there. Straight doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't regret none of the experiences and the things I've been through, right? Even though I should have had better guidance at the time, but it just shaped me to have the structure that I have now, because I always wanted better. I always knew I was going to do better, but I was just out running. You feel me? Young boy, not obeying nothing, right? And I found myself able to elevate as I turned 17, 18. When I turned 17, 18, right? My mind started to get on a whole nother level. And, you know, I started to kick in gear and I started understanding some things. Started separating myself to a certain extent, you know, figured out how to survive out there. You know what I'm saying? Young bull pulled up, S420. That was the S420 days. 18, 19, on top of my game. I remember them days. So at that age, I started to develop the structure, how to be stable out there. You feel me? So I got off the cigarettes. You know, I had my stints in between the bud. I might smoke bud 1 minute, then I'm not smoking bud. But you know, I understand that you gotta trick yourself sometimes to get off of certain things. Some people don't understand you gotta do that. You gotta play those tricks with yourself. You feel me? You say your sober mind is your best mind. Unless you in the booth. Well, they say some people need to be in the booth and be lit. They make better music. You feel me? But I'm definitely a sober mind. And I love to have the sober mind. It make me feel better anyway. I feel like, you know, some people be like, yo, they can't have sex unless they on, and I feel I do everything better when I'm sober. You feel me? If I want to go long, I'm going to go long. If I want to cut it short, I'm going to cut it short. But I had in my mind that I had to be lit with that Patron, a blunt, in order for me to go ahead and reach them heights. Nah, I just had to mentally put myself there. You know, when you taking stuff, you know, drinking and smoking, sometimes you might be better than others. You might drink too much. You ain't on. You know, you wondering what's going on. You had too much to drink, nigga. But when you sober, you consistent. And the most important thing, right? You got to eat fruit too. Fruit is good for you. Vegetables is good for you. Real rap. A lot of people don't want to eat their fruits and vegetables. Eat the fruits and vegetables, man. Even if you don't like them, go ahead and grab some of them joints. I'm telling you, they work great. He said, if I don't have any schedule for the day, it F's me up for the rest of it. I'm good if I already have a plan for the day because I go autopilot. Hey, RM, you said, hold on. If I got plans, I got to take it light. But if you ain't got no plans, then you say you can sit back and get it in. But if you ain't got no plans, it's all good. And that's how some people is. Because some people be like, they just go all through the day. I think that shit give you jet lag. Motherfucker be lit. You get to say something to them. They over there lost. Yo, what you doing? Oh, I ain't hear you. Nigga. Oh, man, I got to deal with this shit. Yeah, that's just my opinion on that, you know? Straight up. He said, take a break from radiation, i.e. all tech. Got to take a break. He said, Tosh, my people from Philly say my name just like you. Memories when you said that. He said, Tosh. He said, yeah. He said, if I smoke 2 blunts in the AM, I'm going back to sleep. Hey, Boogie Media, big facts. 2 blunts in the AM is overkill. 2 blunts in the AM? I'm definitely going back to sleep. What? Go get something to eat. The food gonna kick in. You going straight back to sleep, man. Reggie, you said we make you think you can't move without it, but you can. Hey, Reggie, I agree. I agree with you there. I agree, man. We'd have had you straight stuck. Thinking, yo, I gotta have a blunt, man. I get a blunt to function. Nah, hell no. I'm like lightning without it. You hear me? Straight up. I'm like lightning. You said smoking dehydrate the body for real, for real. Most definitely. I agree. So that creativity hit different. I agree though. You said, I'm from Arkansas. I be in Chicago and Milwaukee. You said, don't tell WACK. Yeah. You said, stop, DZ. Tosh. OMG. You said, Boston, Jordan home are the champs, baby. 2 blunts in the morning is what's up. God damn. 2 blunts in the morning is overkill, man. God damn. Shit. You got a high tolerance. 2 blunts in the morning. Shit. God damn. I'm thinking a half a blunt, you know what I'm saying? Have a big roach left, you know, in them smoking days. But god damn, 2 blunts in the morning? God damn. So I know you have an expensive habit there. And that's just real. That a habit you got is expensive. If we being real, god damn. Yeah, man. Come on, man. You gotta take it easy, man. Drop it down to a half a blunt, man. That's an expensive habit, for real. You said motherfucker be on another dimension. That's a whole nother level. Straight up. You said FWAC 100. I'm with SBGB TV. Right though, Tosh. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all rock with me, you hear me? Definitely, man. You know, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this video, man. You know, I done already told everybody, you know, I got respect for everybody's opinion. But if you call in here playing, man, we got to put your number out here, man. I can't stand the goofies, though, that want to call playing. Like, come on, we grown, man. Shit, call the police station and play with them. You feel me? You hear me? Call the police station. You know what I'm saying? Play with them. See if they gonna play back with you. They might give you the energy you want. Dudes, it's crazy. He said, DZ, cut that out. I support my habit, though. Laugh out loud. I'm a stoner, baby. I'm a stoner, I'm a stoner, I'm a stone. Hey, okay. You said when I'm done working, I'll finish that second one on the way home. Yeah, you go hard, man. You said I sub since day uno. That's what I'm talking about. ARM 1-800 don't play. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? We're going to treat the goofies like the goofy. See, this is a spot where we can come kick it, bust it up. You know, call in about your opinion. You got to have your own opinion. It's cool. But that old goofy, foo-fafi stuff, we ain't for it. This is why I got all private calls going directly to you know what. They don't even ring. And I know people be hating that because they be trying to call me private all the time. Straight up. I get some crazy people want to leave some crazy messages. I be laughing like a motherfucker. I be hollering. You said, hey, King, I seen all the other channels trying to get your wave. They trying to go hard on the Fufafi, fam. Now they see the recipe. Hey, Reggie. You know, I see they trying, right? But, you know, it's only one SBGB TV, man. And I know they feeling my style, but, you know, they can't duplicate it. They can try, but, you know, I got the charisma. I got the knowledge. I'm calling the shot out like it is. The people see we coming raw and authentic. No cap. You hear me? You said, what's up with Kia tonight? She good, DZ RM? Did I miss her? Nah, Kia might have been asleep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hit her before I got on here or nothing. You know, I usually just get on here and you know they pop, you know when they pop. But she'll be back tomorrow. She might be asleep. You know, because we probably gonna come on a little earlier in the morning too. I might come on around about 12-1, honestly, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I told y'all I'm about to start turning it up throughout the day. I'm preparing myself mentally because it's definitely a challenge rocking this shit. I gotta tell you, you gotta have it to do this shit. Everybody can't do it and be able to hold this shit, right? So I'm about to start going multiple times a day, going hard. I'm ready to turn this shit all the way up. And I need y'all to know, the ones that rock with me, make sure y'all in the building. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, you know, share. Your boy ready to go hard. I ain't playing. I'm ready to turn this shit up. Like I'm about to turn it up. You know, we're going to continue to hold it on whack and loose. We got to hold it on now. You hear me? They the goofies of the internet. We got to hold it on now. But at the same time, we're going to be talking about everything that's going on. We want to get into everything. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that I've been through so many different things, lived all around the world, you feel me? Lived in different countries. My experiences with real life issues and people are there. I know what's going on. You know? You said, okay, I was just checking. I know she gang. Big facts. She rocking though. We rocking with Kid. You said, how the new guy, the vet, we in here. Hey, Reggie, we in the building. He said, all we can say is, knock it off, rookies. He said, I'll be there. I don't get the notifications all the time, but I check on the daily, fam. I appreciate that, though, Tosh. I appreciate that. And it's crazy how YouTube doing me with that. They don't be sending notifications out there, everybody. I would expect them to at least send the notifications out to people that rock with me. God damn. I think it's something you gotta do with the notification, though, to make sure. Sometimes you gotta click the notification off and then click the notification back on. So just make sure, you got it on though. I appreciate that. You said same notifications bugging with mine too. And it's crazy though. He said, tell her I asked about her, y'all. Most definitely. He said notifications on, but never get live notifications. We rocking with you, homie. I appreciate that. See, Graph, real rap. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all rocking with me, man. Y'all know I'm keeping it real, authentic. And we gonna keep it coming. We ain't stopping. I'ma definitely though make sure that I'm going live more times a day. That's coming. That's ready to come. And I'm gonna start dropping, and I'm also going to start doing like reactions to different things that's going on in the world. You feel me? I'm gonna start putting that in the video section. So y'all gotta look for that. I'm gonna start doing reactions to different things I see on Instagram going on in the world with my opinion about real life situations. So, I hope y'all rock with me and share those things too. For real, for real. You said I didn't see a notification today. I went to your page. Damn. They ain't sending them out to nobody. See, they trying to sabotage me right now. But I appreciate y'all checking and rocking with me, so y'all know I'm going to be on here. I'm about to do it multiple times, so start expecting that. I'm about to do it multiple times, at least 2 times a day, but maybe 3. You feel me? I'm about to start, because I'm about to turn this joint up. I appreciate y'all. You said, nah, I do that too, and it's all, but I don't get it, and I got to check, but it's cool. And I appreciate you checking though. Real rap. We need an AM and PM, DZ. Real rap. I told y'all it's coming. It's coming. I'm just building myself up to make sure that I get consistent with it. I'm consistent with coming on every day. I locked that in. I've been doing that for a couple months now. I locked that in. I ain't changed that. Now I gotta get where as though I'm coming on twice a day at least, sometimes 3 times, but twice a day at least, where I'm talking about the things that's going on, You said, DZ, message YouTube about it, bro. Will do. I'ma message them about that. Because I'm being consistent coming on. They shouldn't be trying to sabotage me, Give me my due. You know what I'm saying? I'm being consistent. So hopefully they get on top of that. He said, tell them to hit the bell. C said, hit the bell. Right, though. Definitely gonna message YouTube about it, though. You said, I seen it before. Yeah, I'm sure other people dealt with it. But like you said, I'm gonna message YouTube. I'm on that ASAP. And that's no cap. I rock with y'all though. No coincidence, everyone having problems with SBGB TV notification. Ain't that something though? Come on, man. That's real crazy. Take your time, DZ. Slow and steady wins the race for sure. Hey, Tosh. Big facts. That's how I'm coming. You hear me? I already know. That's why I ain't rushing. I want to make sure we raw and authentic. Some people be telling me, yo, why I don't talk about this? Why I don't be talking about it? Like when I see people that I know, I'm like, bro, I got to do what I'm doing. I got to do it how I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like being honest, like, people get to asking me about why I ain't talking more about the Big Meech thing and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I talk about Big Meech in them situation, but bro, I really was out there, so it don't excite me on that. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like for real, like, I denounce the streets. Like I understand everything I seen out there. Everybody fell. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed. I was literally blessed that I made it through. Some people get caught up in that addiction and never make it through. I was blessed, and I'm so blessed with it, right? I don't care if I had to go to work for somebody, right? I would never go back out there because I made it through unscathed. You understand what I'm saying? So my mind is always somewhere else. I'm here to try to give people a different light of different situations, if I'm being real. Straight up. He said, I seen different channels had the same problem until they complained. ARM, we gonna do that ASAP. You know what I'm saying? After I take my little nap, that's first thing on the menu. Real rap. Because I'm like, damn, how do people ain't getting the notifications? And I'm encouraging everybody to hit the bell. I'm literally encouraging everybody, yo, hit the bell. Hit the bell. And people saying they doing it. He said WACK was just a stepping stone because it contradicts our morals, but this channel bigger than that clown. Looking forward to the long haul. Hey, Reggie, listen, you said that on the head. You hear me? You hit that one on the head. And this is why I told WACK that. I said, listen, bro, I'm telling you, I already know from my intellect, the stuff I've been through, but WACK was to get everybody paying attention to me. You hear me? Because now when people hear me talk, they can understand, okay, bro understands something. Bro been through something. Bro ain't like these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with real rap. I ain't coming with the BS. So I understand that. I already knew that. But we gonna hold it on WACK. Don't get me wrong, Reggie. We gonna hold it on him. Because the BS he's doing to our culture needs to be highlighted the same way he's trying to highlight the BS. So we gonna hold it on him. Hope it sends the message for the next clown to not do that. If we being real. Straight up. You said we having that. Why it's a problem? You said cause you doing your own thing. I already know, Tosh. You said they can't copy your format, SBGBT, because they too connected to the industry. You already know it. And y'all see me, I'm Dolo. I got it set up now. Whereas though, if I do get somebody that want to do a live interview, I can put them on and get them on there. I got that all set up now. So as we grow, if people want to hit me that way somewhere else that I feel that they're of value to come on the channel, we gonna get them on the channel. So I got all that set up now. That's locked. But I do this thing dolo from state to state. And it'll make sure that I don't have conflict with people. You feel me? Because I don't want no conflict with nobody. I don't care whatever somebody say about me or they get to hating. Go ahead. But I don't want to have no conflict with nobody that feel like they next to me, right? And then it take me out of my zone. And then now I'm going off my mind state from being with YouTube and being on the internet. I don't want to do that. Listen, I ain't got no open cases. I ain't in no trouble. And I'm happy. I denounced the streets. I'm coming with a clear brain. I don't want nobody. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. When people get next to me and they snake me, I take it a little different and I react different. This is my honest opinion. My honest truth to the people. I react different. You know what I'm saying? As in, if you over there and you try to do some snake stuff, I can't react the same. It don't touch me the same. But when you next to me and do that, I definitely take it different. You know, my decision making might be different. And I understand that. This is why it's important to know yourself. That's the most important thing, to know yourself. And I know myself very well. So it keeps me out of a lot of situations. For real. He said, what turned me on was you ain't let WACK bully you, manipulate you, and you was yelling, yeah, SBGB at my TV. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, Tosh. I'm glad it brought you again with me. I'm glad. I'm glad you rocking with me behind that. Straight up. We already hit the bell and still no live notification. That is crazy, ain't it? And you said SBGB TV didn't get it also. Oh, I'm complaining today. Today for sure. I am complaining. He said, WACK is gatekeeper who shouldn't be at the gate. I totally agree. He said, I'm with you. And anybody can get if they flagrant violation. I'm with you then. You said I'm with you, and anybody can get it if there's a flagrant violation. Right though, Reggie. That's what I'm talking about, man. We going all the way with this thing, man. I turn on family members for trying to snake me. Most definitely. Like that, listen, that's how I am. And it's mostly the people you know. It's mostly the family members you know, the ones that tell you they love you, they would never do this to you, they would never hurt you, they care about you, they love you. It's mostly, all the time, it's those people. And you got to be like, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You know, he said, WACK the angry troll at the hip-hop culture gateway. Facts. And from me seeing, though, that the family members get like that, and you know the family members will suck you into things, because you know there's some family members that'll call you up, right, and get you involved in a situation and then throw you under the bus. My grandma told me this, right, and I use it very well now. When somebody call you with some BS about they got problems, you tell them call 911, because if I get over here and do what I'm gonna do, y'all gonna call 911 on me. I'm like, hold up. I had to understand it. I had to learn the hard way. You know, sometimes we got to learn the hard way. But my grandma put that in my head. She said, listen, if somebody calls you with their problem saying they having beef with somebody, they need you to talk to somebody, you tell them call 911. And I'm like, yo, that was perfect. Because I know when I come over there and I get involved, y'all calling 911 on me. I'm like, God damn. You called me for your issues and called 911 on me. Nah, hell no. Straight up. He said, yo, when you hit him with the quote, you know that's right. They in trouble. Straight up. Can't throw your life away. Not at all, man. Not at all. Brother come too far, man. And I told myself, I was coming to YouTube, but I wanted to make sure when I came, I was always right. Because I've been wanted to come to YouTube. I literally made a video like 3 years ago. I still got the video on there, but I took it and I got it like where nobody can see it, right? And I was talking to the people, right? You know, giving some advice or whatever. But I had to tell myself, like, you know what I mean? Make sure I'm always right. Make sure my background's all clear. Everything is clear when I come to YouTube, so I ain't got no issues, you know? And that's what I did, man. Straight up. Said, we the guys over here. You already know, man. Y'all, appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight, man. I hope y'all stay rocking with your boy. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. You already know. Become a member. It'll highlight your comment, whereas though I can see it better. And I appreciate y'all, man. Stay locked in. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.